Two icons. One secret. And a Netflix move that could change everything. Welcome back to the channel, and if this is your first time here, you picked the perfect moment to join us. Because today's story is the kind that makes K-drama fans sit up straight, replay scenes in their heads, and whisper, "Wait, is this really happening?" Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo, two names that don't just trend, they define eras, are reportedly planning something big on Netflix, and absolutely no one saw this coming. For years, fans have dreamed about this pairing. Not casually wished for it, but manifested it. Two global superstars whose careers have shaped Korean entertainment in very different but equally powerful ways, now circling the same project, the same platform, the same moment in time. And the most surprising part? This isn't just about another drama. It feels bigger than that. It feels intentional. Strategic. Almost personal. Lee Min-ho has always carried the aura of a man destined for scale. From the moment he stepped into the spotlight, his roles weren't just popular, they were global. He became the face of modern Hallyu, the actor whose dramas opened doors in countries that hadn't even discovered K-dramas yet. Over the years, he's evolved, choosing projects that challenge his image, testing vulnerability, loneliness, power, and legacy. And then there's Song Hye Kyo. A woman whose presence doesn't shout, but lingers. She doesn't chase trends, she becomes them. Her performances feel lived in, emotionally precise, and deeply human. When she cries on screen, it doesn't feel scripted. It feels remembered. Netflix, of course, understands this. The platform has been carefully positioning itself not just as a distributor of Korean dramas, but as a curator of cultural moments. It's no longer enough to release a hit. Netflix wants conversation, impact, global emotion. And that's where this rumored collaboration becomes fascinating. Because when Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo align with a project, it's rarely accidental. These are actors who choose timing as carefully as scripts. Insiders have been whispering that what's in the works isn't your typical romance or glossy melodrama. This is said to be a mature, layered story, one that explores ambition, regret, and the cost of love when two people have already lived full lives. If true, that alone would be groundbreaking. K-dramas have often centered youth and first love, but this project is rumored to focus on second chances, emotional scars, and the quiet intensity of relationships that don't need fireworks to feel powerful. What's even more intriguing is how carefully both actors have been moving lately. Lee Min-ho has been unusually selective, stepping back from constant visibility, almost as if waiting for the right moment. Song Hye Kyo, after delivering one of the most critically acclaimed performances of her career, hasn't rushed into another role. That pause speaks volumes. It suggests intention. It suggests that whatever is coming next needs to mean something. And then there's the Netflix factor. A global release doesn't just change viewership numbers, it changes storytelling. It allows Korean actors to speak to the world at once, without cultural dilution. Imagine a story where Lee Min-ho's restrained intensity meets Song Hye Kyo's emotional depth, unfolding across a narrative designed not just for Korean audiences, but for millions watching simultaneously in Asia, Europe, Africa, and the Americas. That kind of reach transforms a drama into an event. Fans have already begun dissecting every interview, every public appearance, every subtle hint. A shared producer here. A mutual creative connection there. Nothing confirmed outright, but enough smoke to make people believe there's fire. And perhaps that's the genius of it. The silence. The mystery. In an industry that thrives on constant updates, choosing restraint is its own kind of announcement. What makes this potential collaboration even more compelling is the contrast between their on-screen energies. Lee Min-ho often embodies longing, characters who carry emotional weight behind controlled expressions. Song Hye Kyo brings quiet strength, the kind that doesn't beg for sympathy but earns it through honesty. Together, they could create a dynamic that feels less like fantasy and more like truth. Less about perfect love, more about real connection. Netflix has reportedly been investing heavily in stories that blur the line between cinema and television, and this project is rumored to fall exactly into that space. Fewer episodes. Higher production value. Slower, more intentional pacing. A story that trusts its actors to carry emotion without excessive dialogue. If that's the case, pairing two of Korea's most expressive performers isn't just smart, it's inevitable. And let's be honest, the cultural impact alone would be massive. Social media would explode. Longtime fans would feel rewarded. New viewers would be pulled in by sheer star power. This wouldn't just be another drama release, it would be a moment people remember. The kind they reference years later and say, that's when everything changed. Still, what truly sets this apart is how unexpected it feels. For so long, Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo have existed in parallel lanes of excellence, rarely intersecting. To imagine them now, at this stage of their careers, choosing to step into the same narrative feels bold. Almost rebellious. Like a quiet statement that they're no longer chasing popularity, they're chasing meaning. Whether this project turns out to be a romance, a psychological drama, or something entirely different, one thing is clear. If these two are indeed planning something big with Netflix, it won't be loud for the sake of noise. It will be deliberate, emotional, and unforgettable. So now the question shifts to us, the viewers. Are we ready for a story that doesn't rely on cliches? A pairing that doesn't scream fan service but whispers emotional truth? A Netflix drama that trusts silence as much as spectacle? Because if Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo really are about to share the screen, then this isn't just a casting choice. It's a statement. And it's one no one saw coming. If you felt that spark just imagining this collaboration, don't keep it to yourself. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more exclusive K-drama updates, and tell us in the comments. What kind of story do you want to see from Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo on Netflix? Stay with us, because if this rumor becomes reality, you'll want to say you were here before the world caught on.